Hey y'all, it finally came in. So there's the one I made. So I just got this Delta Unisaw. Got this off of somebody here locally, and you couldn't read the measurement on here, and I live in Japan, so I smooth this down and puts centimeters on here. I've got it zeroed out right where the blade, got it zeroed out here. Works fantastic, love it. I picked this baby up for $250, cleaned it up, and actually the guy threw in 2 more electrical motors. One's a 300 volt. I'm sorry, not 300, 200 volt. Maybe I'll put it on there someday. I've got 200 service to the house. Here's my little workshop. There's my Moravian bench kind of deal I built. So the workshop's coming along. Oh man, if you ever need lights, I love these LED lights. They brighten the place up. So anyways, back to the saw. The throat plates that I got with this didn't fit right. So I made one and works fine. But I really wanted a splitter on there or a writhing knife. So I took the unit out, and the cast iron unit fell apart in 2 pieces, and there's no getting that done. So I made an insert with a writhing knife. Just cut a little piece of metal. Works fantastic, but you know, it's not adjustable. So I was always a little apprehensive, but you just be careful. I never had a writhing knife for years, and I still got my digits. But my good friend Ronnie over at Shark Guard sent this to me. Just came in today. So there's the writhing knife. So tomorrow I'll bolt it up, and you just loosen that up, and then you raise it to the height you need. Then you put the block back in there. And to really hook me up, this guy sent me a insert, and it's the right design. You're supposed to have a little lip back there. I'm thinking maybe I'll just put a screw in mine if I use them. That way, I'm not in focus here. That way it doesn't come out. And one thing that these guys have done that's awesome is, here's a leveling little screws. So notice it sets down there. So I'm gonna have to get that Allen wrench and turn this so that this screws come out and bring this up flush. So that's fantastic. Now I got a writhing knife, and it doesn't take anything to take this out. Adjust the writhing knife to the height you need, or splitter rather. I don't know, is there a splitter or writhing? I think it's a splitter. Writhing knife should raise up and down with it. And he hooked me up with a pencil. So if you need it, there's the address. Go visit them. Talk to Ronnie. They're really good products. This is quality. This is milled out of a solid block of aluminum, and that's going to be perfect for my project. And they even sent me all new hardware, so it's awesome. Shark Guard, Made in the USA, baby. I'm a veteran, so I'm happy to know that. I love supporting anybody working in the US. So that's going to be great to bring my project along. We're going to be installing a shark guard splitter. I'll show you how that works, but you know, don't worry, I got it unplugged. Never like to work around this stuff plugged in. Now, the cool thing is they sent me the other hardware that might be necessary, but I've got what I need for this setup. And so this is a 3/8 inch hex, and I'm going to be using, let's get in frame. I'm going to be using my ratchet adapter, so that'll go in pretty easy. So let's go ahead and get that started. Now, originally I took off the stock writhing knife or splitter attachment, but the problem was that it fell apart in my hand, so I had to get a new one. A friend of mine off of a Facebook group got me this, and here's a little plug for him. thesharkguard.com, and it's made in America, so that fires me up. You know, I was in the Marines. I love anything made in America. So let's, yes, it would be a lot easier if I took the saw blade out, and maybe if I moved around to the side. There we go. Sorry, I'm clumsy. Might have to reshoot this after I take the blade out. Let's loosen up or tighten up here. My fingers aren't dainty. I'm really excited about trying this out. Yeah, we might have to. Now the blade is all the way down. Let's try this. Ooh, good to check this anyways. So there's no way, that's good. There's more than enough clearance. That's all the way up. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this off so I can get in there and tighten that up. All right, so we got the blade off. Now, can get this in here. Here's going to be the fun part. Come on. Because I have to line this up with the blade. Get that on there just loose, because you're gonna have to take it off. So then, did I tighten that back up? I don't know. Use the right size. It works better that way. There we go. So, take that. This is the thing I hate. Always got to convince washers to back away. Come on, baby. There you go. Come on. Like trying to get the dog to go to the vets. There we go. All right, so what you want to do is you want to have, can you see that? Yeah. You want to have, let's put this up here. Maybe you can see better now. You want to have about 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch away from the blade. So now that blade's tight. But the other thing you want to do, let me get my straight edge. I'll have to tweak this off screen, but look at that. You want that blade right in line with the splitter. And it is. Wow, I lined that straight up. Huh, well, let's check it. And then I'll go back in and tighten it down. So you see. Now, when you lift the blade up, you're going to have to, there you go. You loosen it up, lift this up out of the way, move the blade to the height you want, then lock it back down, and you're going to want this just, I don't know if you can see it from your angle, but this is just below this, just below the top of the blade. Now, that's not really all you need. You can even have it a little bit lower, but it's close enough to my blade. In fact, maybe I'll just lift it up a little bit like that. There we go. Now remember, every time you change the height of your blade, you're going to have to change the height of this, because you don't want them meeting. That's like the bad part of your family meeting the good part of your family. You just put them on the different sides of the room. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this all up, and later on I'll get a video of working with it. So here we are. We've got the plate put in, and now I'm adjusting to make it just right there at the top. Let's take this little included Allen wrench, turn it so that it's just flush with the top. Oh, might help if I was turning the correct way. I was removing it. There we go. That's a little bit high. Just drop it down. Here. There we go. And this last one, I've already done this one. Take the straight edge. So it's okay to be a little bit low. We don't want the work out there, it's hitting. Oh, you know, I'm seeing that, I'm not showing that. Let's adjust this camera stand. Yes. Watch it fall over now. Anyways, I guess I'll have to hold it by hand. So it's just perfect. It's just perfect. And then I gotta adjust it back because the stand's not working good. So I've got it just where it's, oh, that's a little bit high. Come on. There we go. This way you bring the workpiece in, nothing's getting hung up, and then you can adjust the height to where the blade is. Now, I've also gone ahead and here's my, I made a zero clearance piece and I just had to lengthen it, but as you would guess, it's cracked right there. So, just cracked. So all I'm gonna do today is just open this up, put some Tight Bond 3, and then just clamp it, boom, and let it dry up, and that will be the zero clearance. And this one actually, it seems like the table's made for it. This is 11.5 millimeter plywood we have here in Japan. So that's the perfect thickness all the way around. It's a little bit high there, but the wood's already way back here anyways. But we're talking no issue. So I might go ahead and use this one. The nice thing about this piece is it's got the bevel cut into it, and that way if I want to bevel the blade, let's see if it's, let's see, and the bevel is the right way. Cool. So when I bevel it, let's go ahead and test that, see if it works right. It might be more eventful if I lift it. So, that's 0. So see, he knows what he's talking about. So this is a left-hand lean saw. So the bevel is on this side. So it comes out. Hey. Oh, and look at that. I didn't know that the splitter, I can't get it out now. Oh. There we go. I didn't realize that this was on the trunnion also. I thought I wouldn't be able to use the splitter when I was cutting at an angle. Good news, it does. Now I think I might just use his. It's close enough to zero clearance. This one will cut even a little cleaner because it's only as wide as the blade. That way, don't worry, it's not on or anything. But yeah, there you go. Thanks, Ronnie, over at Shark Guard. And we'll show you his pencil again. There you go. Check out the website. The Shark Guard, made in the US. All right, so I readjusted the camera because the fence would block your view. So that's a nice height. And normally I'd cut a little bit lower, but I want to be dramatic.